game. Don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
This one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
And Goff going to look to throw right away. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. This is DeAndre Swift, who, of course, played just up the road in Athens. 4 yards the pickup, first down. To throw is Goff. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Now it's Swift. And he finds some open field here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Out of the gun, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. From the 5-yard line, will this opening drive yield 6? This is 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession.
As we take a peek at their versatile quarterback, the Hawaii native and former Oregon Duck, Marcus Mariota.
Coming out of Oregon as the Heisman Trophy winner, we thought that this guy was headed towards superstardom, and while he didn't quite reach those heights, he did have some flashes along the way. And right now, his athleticism continues to keep him in the league. Still has a good arm, mobile, a great guy to have in the locker room. He can win if given an opportunity.
That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. 7 yards there and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Mariota's throw taken in by London. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. From the 39, Goff. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Avery Williams deep for Atlanta. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now Patterson to start the drive. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mariota over the middle, caught by London. And they work this out past the 25. Running the counter, Patterson. And he's got room. Cordell Patterson, the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Now the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and a long run there in the end to top it off. Fielded right around the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. Detroit's offense ready to take over.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
14 yards that time for number 14. On first down, Goff. Shark's got it, left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. To throw again on second down. Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now a first down throw. Goff.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Lions passing game in sync. They got another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to come
into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Richie Graham. And the Falcons are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. First and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota
at the 20. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
92 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Mariota.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Brian, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Got his man, it's London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on fourth down.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10.
Patterson running between the tackles. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38. To throw Mariota. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Olamide Zaccheaus there to make the grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Koo, up and go. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff.
That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch.
Goff on first down.
He'll get this off to Swift, and they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Goff.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
Gets by him at the 25.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. There's Goff. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
Nifty move.
51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Lions have got it back to within a score.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
Taken in at the 3.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And what a job there by all 11 in the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Go off a handoff here to Swift.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Swift.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Goff now looking to throw. 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
45 yards.
And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-17. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Bring out the Falcons offense once more. Cordero Patterson ready to go again at running back.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
We'll see how much they give him the ball here. It'll be a gain of 5. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Working out of the gun, Mariota.
Throw left side, there's London. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, a run with Patterson.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because his first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Patterson.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 124 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
From the red zone now, Mariota. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A second down throw here for Mariota. He's got his man, London, right side. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll run with Patterson. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Mariota. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On second and goal, Mariota. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Now Goff. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They go play action. Mariota. He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Patterson. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain an 11-point spread.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. But that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Goff, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, nice move. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And this offense on third down today, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. Badgley's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taking it about the 1. Williams to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Mariota. This pass is caught by London. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Mariota's throwing to the hands of Pitts here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll throw again. Mariota. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. To try again after the sack. Mariota completes his Zacchaeus. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Man, sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
On 1st down, it's gone. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Throwing again on second down. Goff. He's going to puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Falcons grab it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mariota. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
This one left side caught by Patterson. And almost but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they finally got to him at the 2-yard line. Almost coast to coast. What a great return. They'll be set up beautifully.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Final play of the half here, Mariota. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these 2 teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Avery Williams.
He will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
I'm going to get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now Goff. And incomplete on the deep ball.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Goff on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, gone.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Official foul, roughing the snapper, defense.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Swift going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Williams. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Here's Goff. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Badgley able to punch this one through, and that will cut the lead down to 13. Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game because right now, the trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while the other team's scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. First and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota
at their own 20-yard line.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson.
And some room to run now. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
155 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On first down, going back to Patterson. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mariota now.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
To throw is Mariota.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
He's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Off the play fake, Mariota. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Got his man. It's London.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Mariota
throws right back to London, complete again.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd down and goal. Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
To throw Mariota.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Detroit back in possession of the football. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Third and 2, Goff. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the gun, here's Swift. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Here comes the Lions punter now. He's been terrific so far. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Time to get another look at Drake London and the Falcons offense.
Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays, so let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
23 yards the pickup there. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota.
This pass is caught by London.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. He got 29 yards that time. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordell Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Goff now to throw.
He's got it.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Indian territory. That's a 7-yard carry to set them up into 2nd and 3.
To gain 7, brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Patterson again.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him. Bring it up 4th down.
Fourth down, Mariota. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On 2nd down, Swift. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Here's Swift. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge out to the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the 1st down. Mariota now from the 50. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Mariota. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. On play action, Mariota. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Buying time to his left. Complete to Zacchaeus. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, You know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Mariota to throw for it on 4. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Patterson running between the tackles. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Mariota. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now they're in the hurry-up. After the sack on first down, Mariota. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. From the gun, Mariota. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ballgame.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. The return man down to the knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Lions now. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Goff. It's complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Again, Goff. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing again is Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Goff now looking to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. To throw again on second down. Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The do-it-all weapon, Cordero Patterson, coming back out. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or two.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. On 2nd and 7, Mariota. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter. But the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continue to do so.
He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Mariota. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. They're ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Lions offense set to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Goff linking up with Chart for a Lions first down.
Now Goff. Now he'll let this one go. Deep left sideline.
And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Throwing on second down. Goff. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's right.
And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he'll take this one down near the 15. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. Nice job holding them out of the end zone on 3rd down. I think you need to give a big assist to this crowd.
Yeah, they're really rallying them, aren't they? They're behind them the whole way. And they get that little bit of extra motivation when you're in a tough situation. Let's see what happens here on 4th down if they go for it. Can the crowd help him one more time?
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 3rd down, Mariota. Got a man, it's London. And he's going to get this down near the 25. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Running the counter, Patterson. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Mariota. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. A 1st down throw for Mariota. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to the ground now, Patterson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So out now come the Lions. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Now Goff on first down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. Pass complete downfield. It's Raymond. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Mariota here to throw. Forced out to his left.
This pass is caught by London.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Off the play fake, Mariota. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker.
And the Lions come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign, and it did that. I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.